Hey guys, good morning. It's MadameWario. Welcome to more Animal Crossing Wild World in the town of St. Gooba, where we're going to embark on yet another day and the start of another week. So let's just jump right in here. The last time I streamed was on Saturday. That was for the flea market event that happens on the first Saturday of 10 out of 12 months of the year. So I wanted to show it off. I also didn't realize what a gem it is if you're wanting to sell a lot of furniture that you have in storage or anything like that, which I had accumulated a lot of pieces not really knowing what I was going to do, but they're in my catalog for later because it's going to take me a while to pay down my loan, because I owe Nook like 298,000 bells or something ridiculous, so it's going to take a while before we have another room to consider. So while I'm really planning out my main room now, I thought it was best to just like sell things to try and pay down the loan and get some bells. So I ended up selling like all my furniture that was in storage practically. Almost, not all of it, but a lot of it. So we're going to probably decorate my house today. And I'll show you guys kind of how I envision things. But yeah, you can get double what Nook will pay you for furniture on the flea market with villagers. So basically sold everything. It was a good time. So I have a little bit more to work with today. I didn't get the lovely bed like I was hoping. That was like the main furniture piece I really, really wanted to get, but nobody would sell it to me. So we're going to hope that it pops up in Nook's because I want to have like a pink theme in my house for the main floor, because I am a pink girl. Also, I think because of the flea market, the game kind of got tripped up. And we have a new neighbor that never like moved in the traditional way of like having a house with boxes. There was nobody new on Saturday. Okay. You guys saw there was no new house. I showed off the map. I ran everywhere. Nobody had moved in. There was nobody in boxes. Then I load the game yesterday, like to do my dailies just to collect bells and get the money rock and all that. And there's a new villager outside my house walking around, and I'm like, you don't live here. You didn't move in. Like, where is your house? Nope, he has a house. I have no idea where he came from. He did not move in. There were no boxes. He just appeared magically. So we're gonna go, he's right here! Pudge. I don't know why he keeps just hanging out outside my house. He's never home. He just lives on my front patio. Probably because he doesn't have a house. I don't know. He snuck in. I guess the flea market made it where, like, there was no traditional, like, oh, there's a villager in boxes. I don't know. That's all I can figure out because it makes no sense. So here he is. This is Fudge. We can't even see his face. But he has a bio. Because I saw him yesterday, I was able to make a bio for him. So maybe it'll pop up eventually. Gosh, I need to say hi to everybody who's here, too. Stardev, Kabumic, Smog Water Dragon. Dragon Goddess, by the way. Phantom Tempest, Shliam, Yo-Yo Yoshi. Look at all these, like, MVPs in here today. Rainbow Road, Big Snumpo, Snack. I am the house. It's true. I don't know what happened. He just hangs out outside my house. Brunch. Yeah, Pudge, the little Pudge, a little... Oh, my God. Well, that needs to be added to the bio, probably. I didn't even think about that. Also, Slim Kirby, welcome to the stream. Tuxawooga. Yeah, maybe he's homeless. I don't know. Or he's like Dorothy, fell from the sky. I have no idea what happened. He just is here now. Last night I had a dream that I said morning to you. I don't even know where you came from, dude. Like, you have not, been around. Don't expect me to escort you, Pudgy. If you want to walk with me, you'll have to chase me down or bring me bananas. He's so weird. But he's very cute. I love the bears. He looks like he's got the face. His bio says it all, but, like, he really has an expression to his face that's, like, questionable. Oh, Bobo, it's you! So anyway, what can I do for you? Got any goss? Don't you think you can make your house a little more zany? Ooh, zany face. Yes, there's nothing in my house right now, except for my wardrobe. So I think it's probably got an HRA score of, like, 0. Yeah, he looks constipated. Exactly. He definitely has a mood. But I love the bears. He's got kind of like an orange theme. Yeah, it's got like a negative. It probably does have a negative score. It's so bad. Because there's nothing in it right now. Oh, I forgot to send these yesterday. Oh no. I even wrote a letter to... What did I say to Pudge? Oh, that was it. It was a really hot letter. I know! Pixie! I had to go back and look. I was like, don't you have Pudge too? Pixie and I have like a crossover of villagers, which makes me really sus that if you start your town at a particular time of year, you're pulling from like the same smaller pool of villagers. Because I think there's 150 villagers in this game that you can get. So my theory is there's like a pool of like 30 or less, 20, I don't know, that you can pull from depending on when you start your town. Like, I have no clue. But we keep getting crossover villagers, and it's really strange. I said to Rolf, give me pizza, P-I-Z-Z-A. I'm just trying to get more fruit. Do I have all the kinds of fruit? I have a pear, peach, apple, orange. I think I do have all 5 kinds of fruit. So now it's just bonus fruit. I'm planting an orchard. It's growing, and it's to the point where I need things to like be in full bloom before I go chop anything else down because I don't know what is there and what's not. Zenodia, welcome to the stream. Good morning. Yeah, I have a Pudge grudge, but I totally meant to send this garbage before I stopped playing yesterday. So oops. This is my This is my HRA score, 0 points. If your roommate lunch, it would be losing its rights now. This is shameful. I'm sorry, I didn't have anything in there. I sold it all. I sold all my furniture, and now I'm getting yelled at. This is shameful. Oh man, I gotta save that. It's just stupid. Oh, I also got stung by bees yesterday when I was looking for furniture. So now we get an example of Lyle. I bought accident insurance on Saturday in this game. Dear you, Bobo, get stung by a bee? Hard luck. Lyle knows. Here, have some money for the policy insurance. Yours. Bang, Lyle. Okay, I have no idea how much money he sends you, so we're gonna find out. I know, they can't respect my... Why not, either? Like, I'm just trying to grind for bells over here in this game. So you get 100 bells for getting stung. Which does sting a little bit, because normally you get like 500 bells for one of those bee hives that fall from the ground, or fall from the tree in later games. I've also started leaving money next to the trees I shake out of so that I know they're not fruit trees and they can be replaced, just because I have been, I don't know, I'm trying to get an idea of like how many actual regular trees I want, because the less you have, the more fruit trees you have, the less trees you have to shake every day for like furniture and such. So okay. Oh, yo! What the heck is this? A lunar rover? There's just a car for sale in here. Oh. I've never seen the 0 points message. It's pretty great. There's a bench, like a workout bench. I don't know what I'm saying. This is like the old antique clock, right? Odd clock. We had one of these in my house. Growing up. My parents were both hippies, and so they had a lot of weird stuff, and we had a clock like this. So. And I remember playing with it all the time, because it would spin one way, and I'd, like, stop it, and it would spin the other way. I also like these houseplants that are available. I think I may have gotten this one at the flea market. What is this called? Oh, maybe not. I don't know, but I like to collect the plants, because they look good in homes. Who took this off the moon and put it in Nook's warehouse? Yeah, isn't that the question of the day? Daffodil chair. These are super cute too. These like, flower themed chairs. So I'm gonna buy this too. I don't know that we'll actually use it, but if not, we can always gift it to somebody. I have a pink wall. I don't know if I have a pink floor. Ooh, regal carpet. Yo. Regal carpet's all blue. Anyway, what am I doing? Lab floor. I don't want all these metal floors. I always get these gross looking floors. Oh, I found that the bear shirt was for sale in the Able Sisters yesterday, which is why I'm sporting a new outfit. So, I want to find the bear hood to match. Okay, these are all gross. Common wall is just the wall you start with in the game. Bamboo wall we've already seen, like, 3 times. Excuse me. So let's go in the Able Sisters. I just like to knock these 2 stores out before we do anything else so I know what's available for the day. But we're gonna go to probably my house after this and, you know, design. Also, Sable's still chatting us up more and more every day. It's Monday today, the start of a new week. Here's hoping we both make it through all right. Yeah, it's kind of, as of yesterday, I think it kind of stopped with more of the, like, Sable and Mabel dialogue, and now it's more just her. Which is shorter and less annoying, in my opinion. I like this shirt. Night Sky Tea. This is so cute. Yeah, I'm buying it. See, this would go with my hat that I was wearing. Chi-Chi print. I already have a green dress and no green accessories. The floral dress is cute too. Pop bloom shirt. I do like this, but again, I don't have any like accessories that go with it. One-up cap. This is kind of cute actually, but I hate truckers' caps, so no. And then we could have a mustache. The, parasol is new. I don't think we've had, like, a cute little parasol yet. Okay. But we don't need it, because it's not rainy. It just hasn't rained. The only time it's rained is that one time I was streaming and I was like, a meteor shower! And everybody's like, no, Bobo, that's rain. What are you talking about? Yeah. My town never rains. I never have rain. Even when I play on my own, it's not raining. Lily, talk to us. Awfully nice of you to come say hi. Okay. Let's see what she has today. Every flower has a special significance. Want me to tell you what they mean? Yeah. Oh, I did donate a couple more bugs yesterday, too. I ended up getting a lanternfly and a spider. So those are both in the museum now. And I think that's the only thing, those are the only new things other than new fossils that I ended up getting. No new fish or anything. Again, because it has not rained, so it's like I never have, That's true. Parasols are good in the sun. I didn't think about this. But I don't want to have to, like, have it equipped is the only thing. I wish it was easier to unequip stuff in this game, but it's not. I love the aesthetic of the umbrellas in Animal Crossing, but since you can't use tools with one, I actually never use them. Pudge, what are you doing? Quit staring at us. Okay, don't get me started. Their fragrance is just so amazing. I missed what she was even talking about. Oh, heliotrope. I don't even know how to say this. It means eternal love, baby. I'm going to love heliotropes forever and ever. Oh, you know what I should do first is I should go to the post office and send these letters, because I don't know when they send out early in the day, but if it's before noon, we're like right there. Tell me, Bobo, do you like steam engines? I guess. Come on, Bobo, don't be shy about it. It's okay to like trains. It's not much to brag about, but the town I grew up in had a train stop. And there was the coolest monkey. Aw, this is like a little reference to the original Animal Crossing. How cute is that? That's really cute. I love when they make like little references like that. No. Pudge is adorable though. He's ridiculous, but I had a feeling this was a pitfall. He's cute. Look at all these roses outside of Lily's house. I need to steal some of those. I need to start planting flowers around my house. Freckles, what do you need? Got this crazy letter. Check it out. Kit, did you have to say something about this one? I think we've seen this letter before. I'm not fat. I'm just fluffy. A certain furry someone. Are you fat, Kit? No, she's just fluffy. I'm glad that... I want somebody to send me a letter in the mail, and that's all it says. Like, I don't know who it's from, but they're complaining about how they're not fat. They're just fluffy. Yeah, that's what I want, Kit. That would be more of a Jilly letter, because she's kind of the bulbous girl in my house. But we love her. Okay, I'm sending these letters before noon. And I need to switch the town tune today, because I need to start doing that on Monday, so we get to hear it for the whole week. So let's see. Oh, speaking of music, you guys, I did add all of the City Folk title songs to my Animal Crossing soundtrack playlist that I made. So now, in addition to the first 65 songs being from Let's Play Animal Crossing, the next 60 plus songs, are from Animal Crossing City Folk, my LP. So that's kind of fun. So if you're curious to know what song the titles are named after, that's the way to find out. Okay, nothing is in here. So what should our town tune be? It's such a chaotic playlist in a good way. It is very chaotic. There's only a couple songs that I couldn't find the version I wanted, and in City Folk there were a couple songs that were repeats, which I tried not to do, but I had like 4 songs that were repeats, so they're not on there again. They're just in the original, and then that's why there are less songs for City Folk, even though there's the same amount of episodes. Oh, can I not do this here? Oh wait, no. I want to save a letter. I was like, there was something else I was going to do here. I could probably pay a little bit on my loan, too. Okay, HRA. Actually, let me put this in a different... I'm going to put it here so it's not, like, with neighbors that have moved out. Okay. I feel like this letter probably came from Jilly, actually. She's got that bulbous belly. She does. It would be very fitting for Jilly to write that letter. Maybe she did. Did you write it, Jilly? She's like passed out on the windowsill. Like, I don't know. I'm too tired. Lawn care was out today, and whenever they're out, the girls are like, they're scared of the loud noises. So then as soon as they're gone, they're very snoozy and like relaxed. Like, oh good, I can sleep now. Okay, town tunes. Does anyone have any fun requests for the day? Because I have chosen the last... Yes, I'm just gonna erase this. I've chosen the last two. Obviously, the first one was a song I associate with my cat Gooba, since the town is named after her. It was Music of the Night from Phantom of the Opera, and then we had Beauty and the Beast, because last week I celebrated my 3rd wedding anniversary, and that was mine and Odie's song. So, now it's 69. It can be a raunchy song today. I don't know. Well, if anybody has any fun ideas. What do I want to do? I thought about doing like Welcome to the Jungle or something, because that was the name of the first episode of my LP, but then I'm like, do I want to do that? That's not my favorite Guns N' Roses song. I could do Paradise City. Can this go low enough for that, though? I feel like this is monotone at the beginning, though. Take me down. Yeah, this is all like monotone. Duh, duh, duh. This is what I'm talking about. I feel like this does not translate well. It's all G. Duh, 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 duh. Like, we can't do that. We can't do Paradise City if it's like that. I want you, please take me home. No, we were doing Paradise City. Welcome to the Jungle might have more to it, but Paradise City does not, because it's all da 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 da. Like, it's like the same note over and over again. How are we supposed to do that? But if you have any requests, go for it. Hold on. No, why are we looking crazy, girls? Da 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 da. I mean, I just don't know that I want to do that song. Now, how about not the Xenoblade anime song? Definitely not. Your tattoo has been abracadabra for a while. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, you know what? Let me see if I can do... Hold on. I'm trying to find the right note. Is this gonna fit? Hold on. I'm gonna have to make these shorter. I always want to make them really long and drawn out, and then it doesn't fit. F, G, E. Hold on. Oh, it's not gonna fit though. Hold on. Also, this isn't translating well either. Shoot! Hold on. That's kind of cute. I'm trying to do Pink Pony Club, but I'm trying to do the part where she's like, "Oh God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl." But it's like really short, so that's basically all we get. We don't get anything else. Because I feel like if I do da 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 da, I mean, I guess I could do that too. Let's just keep it this for now. We'll see how it sounds. We'll see how it sounds, and if we need to change it to a different part of the song, then I will. Okay. We'll have to go listen to how this sounds. I am obsessed with Chapel Roan. So yes, I absolutely, and that album is so good. Like the whole album. I love the entire album. You know when an artist releases an album and there's like 2 songs you like on it and they're the hits, they're on the radio, and you're like, oh, the rest of it had like album songs. Oh, there we go. Oh, this is cute. Like, see how I had to shorten it though? Like, it doesn't have as many notes as it really needs to have. It's fine. But yeah, you know how sometimes albums are like that, where you get like 2 songs that you really like and the rest are like, what is this garbage? No, that album, every single song is so good. Every song I love. Okay. Where was I going? Home? Yes. Okay, now that we have a town tune, I'm glad that I just totally derailed from Guns N' Roses to Chapel Roan. Not the same era at all, but it's fine. We went to modern day instead. Dog fan, happy Monday! Torterabyte, welcome on in. We love Chapel, we do. I'm obsessed. So Pudge's house is in the exact same spot as Filbert's, and this house was not here. I'm sorry, but this house was not here on Saturday, and then he just lived here yesterday. So he just appeared. That's what I'm talking about, where I'm like, just a slightly different vibe. Okay. So here's my house. This is why I got an HRA score of 0. I don't even think this was out until yesterday, so I had no furniture whatsoever. So what I did is I organized all my furniture. So everything that is in the green compartment is everything that I had already stored. So these are things that were not already in the room. And there are pieces in here that will not go in the room anyway. Like they're not going to be added right now. They're going to be for a second room or something. I'd give that house like a 12 out of 10, you know. Yeah, that's where I sleep, is inside my wardrobe like a vampire. Here's everything that was in the room. We had the exotic bench, exotic screen, dice stereo. We had some plants, blue vase, baby bear cradle. I did not have this Regal bookcase in here though, or the Apple clock. I'm gonna pull these out. I'm gonna pull out anything that I think is usable for what I'm wanting right now. And I gotta how do I LMNOP. Okay, great. This will be a good look that I will put on later. I also have parlor wall. Is that what I have? Parlor wall? Yes, it is the pink wall. So pink wall, pink pony club. Let's go. I don't think I have a pink floor, so we're probably just gonna leave the common floor for now. Let's get out all the pink furniture. So we have, this is why I wanted to do that song, by the way, because I know I'm theming my house like this. So lovely stuff is gonna go out. I want to do modern stuff's gonna stay here. Next cranny is gonna stay. Pink box and retro stereo need to go out. Ringside table doesn't, like, we're not doing like a wrestling theme, but it is just a good plain wooden table, so I went ahead and bought that. There are a couple more plants in here. What else do I maybe not need from well, I might use all this stuff right now. Yeah, so we probably won't have a bed for a minute because I really want to get the lovely bed. So let's paste, no, don't drop it. Let's paste this on the wall. So there's our, oh, look how good the wood looks though. Like, it does look good with it. I also moved the wardrobe over here. I don't know that it needs to stay over here, but whatever. We'll put a plant next to it, and I don't know if you guys want to, I guess I'm switching back and forth, so it doesn't really matter. I'm like, do you want the smaller or the top screen on there? Okay, what else do I have to work with? I have the daffodil chair, apple clock, Regal bookcase I want to go somewhere, cradle, lovely love seat we'll put out for the time being, lovely table. So I could maybe put these, like this could have kind of like a coffee table-ish feel. I don't even know if this will, Yeah. I mean, we won't be able to sit on the couch if I do it like this, but I don't know. I'm figuring it out as we go. Do I have Baby Bear? Did I not get Baby Bear out? I don't think I did. Shoot. Okay, well, let's leave that for now. I'm gonna put the stereo back here in the middle. This is why I like to alphabetize things, because then I'm just like, it'll be about here. For some reason I thought this was brown. It's not. We're gonna start Only Me, so we have a really hot song playing. I did not get the chance to play on Saturday night, so we did not get a new song. I'm sorry. Unfortunately. So we're stuck with this garbage again. Okay, Baby Bear. Where's Baby Bear? I guess it's over here. No. Oh yeah, it's with all the stuff I already had out. So, Baby Bear, maybe blue vase. Okay, I'll put the Regal bookcase over here. So we're really changing our house up today. Oh, I like the, I do really like the pink, like, shelf or whatever it's called. Pink. Oh my god, what is it called? Oh, maybe I'll put Baby Bear on the, hold on. If I do, like, little stuff like this. God, I can't find anything, you guys. The cradle. And I forgot I had the vanity, too. Pink box. Can I put Baby Bear on this? No. It's too small. But I can probably put him on the daffodil table. Which is somewhere. A tulip table, not daffodil table. I have the tulip chair. Oh, not the blue vase. Oh! Where's my person? Literally the last thing I click on. Kidding me? Yeah, so that's good. I could probably add another plant. I'm just gonna alphabetize these because it's driving me nuts not being able to find anything. Okay, A, C, D, B. Okay, great. L. Now, I need all this stuff that was here to come out. Oh no, too much alphabet. This is why I drive myself nuts. Okay. C. Wait, what is this? Cradle? Exotic bench? Get the F out. D for dice. Oh, actually, this is probably going to get stored, so no. For the time being. Rubber tree, candle. Okay, the candle can come out. Classic table. What's the classic table? Oh, it's like that little table. That can come out. Okay. So classic table. Dice stereo is getting stored. These are not in alphabetical order anymore. Sorry. Exotic bench, exotic screen, rubber tree plant. Now, I'm gonna make sure all this stuff is what I want for the moment. Weeping fig might be usable right now as well. The rest of this stuff, probably not. So, yeah, it's got the doily on it. Like, it looks kind of fancy. So I feel like that's kind of a fun little table. And I think we can put the candle, or you know what? Maybe we'll put our vase on it. Like, have a little fancy moment going on over here. So blue vase can go on that table. And then I need like another plant here. How big is the weeping fig? Not big enough for what I want right here. Oh, stop hitting the wrong button. Okay. I need the dolly. That's what I need. Coconut palm's not super tall. What else do I have? Exotic stuff. Rubber tree. That's a little taller. I mean, this also might just look better with, like, the candle on it or something. Let me see what this looks like. Okay, that has to go on the floor. There's our candle. Yeah, maybe we'll do, like, the candle over here, because I kind of don't want it on that table. And then we'll just put the blue vase next to this. I'm trying to get these, like, little fancy corner areas. Oh my god. Oh my god, why would it go over here? No. Okay, great. Actually, maybe this will be better. Like that. I don't know. I don't know if I love the blue vase, but I like the other two things. So let's just leave that for the moment. I will put... Let's put the pink, or you know what, maybe I'll put the pink vanity over here. Or the lovely vanity. Remember all the alphabetizing I did? It was pointless. Lovely vanity with the tulip chair in front of it. Be kind of cute. Get this weeping fig out of here. Daffodil chair. It's not a tulip chair. Okay. Cute. This needs to go over here. This is how picky I am with this. Oh my god. Lovely vanity, daffodil chair. Okay. But yeah, I sold so much stuff. I basically sold everything that was out except for the few pieces that you see that are left. And then I can put the cradle over here because it's pink. And it should be up here. No. What happened to it? There we go. Cradle. This was expensive too, this baby cradle. I don't know why, but it was. So baby cradle right there. Let's add a plant right here. Let's do the coconut palm. And then... Do I want it to face that way though? Yeah. Okay, what else do we have to work with here? We have the exotic stuff. I don't know that I'm realistically going to use that right now. Blue vase and apple clock. How weird does the apple clock look next to this? And not like Apple the brand, it's actually an apple shaped clock. I don't know that, because there's not a ton of red in here yet, I just don't know that I want to even use this yet. I mean, I guess it could stay right there for the time being. Do I need the exotic stuff? Like, could I put the screen in front of the window? That looks kind of cute. And then I could put the bench over here. Okay. And then put the weeping fig next to that. And then literally the only thing that's not being utilized is the blue vase, which could maybe go right here in this like little spot. Okay, great. Although I don't know that I like it all. I think I like some space on this wall. Of course I have to do this in a really ridiculous way because just how it is. There we go. Look how fancy. We've got little clusters of stuff here and there. Okay, no. I'm gonna switch the cradle and the vase so that we get more pink over here. Okay, yo, Kingo, welcome to the stream. We're redecorating our house because I sold everything at the flea market this weekend. So I had an empty house and I got an HRA score of 0. It was tragic. Okay, I think that's good for now. So I have kind of these little spaces that are decked out, and it's not one cohesive theme yet, which is fine. I don't really want it to be. I do need to try out maybe some different flooring. Which I feel like none of these are going to be good, so maybe not. I'm going to also get rid of some of these flooring, probably. Birch, exotic. I don't know. Let me just pull all of them out and we'll test them all. Then you guys can kind of see what I have too, because this is everything that I have. So I'm gonna just stand right here. I'm gonna switch these screens. So the birch flooring is like a lighter hardwood. Exotic floor has like this big red rug. Which if I do that, it's a little chaotic. I don't hate it though. I don't know. Definitely not as clean as this though. Then we have exquisite rug. That's more of a blue tone. We don't want that right now. Fancy carpet is my Christmas carpet that I'm definitely going to use at Christmas time. Ornate rug. How do I feel about this? I don't hate this either, but I think it's busier than I want. Okay. Oops. And then parquet flooring. Parquet flooring's kind of too much right now. I feel like it just looks better in a smaller room. Pastel dot rug. Again, not terrible, but I don't really have a lot of green in here. And then this is our playroom rug that I might be saving for a different room. So I think the only one that I'm really not going to use is going to be that backyard lawn. So I'm going to save everything else and just get rid of that one. Okay, so now I want to do night sky. Oh my god, where is it? Night sky tee. And I like the straw hat for this. Let's try this look. There's the night sky tee. There's the hat. Oh, but it's like a dark blue and the hat is a black. No. Alright, never mind. We're gonna just stick with this for right now until I just don't have the other accessories, and I like to have the other accessories to make it look good. Okay, I'm picky, you guys. What can I say? Alright, well now that we have a house that has furniture in it again and is looking decent, I'm gonna try one different thing though. I'm gonna try one last thing because I have a lot of greenery right there and nothing over here. So maybe I will try the vase over here by the bench. I just love that blue vase. It reminds me of Blanche's vase that gets shot in Golden Girls. I need it to not go in a space I don't want it to go though. Okay. So it looks a lot different. I had like kind of an apartment idea going on, like a studio apartment where there were like 4 different rooms in one space. And now it's basically one big room as it should be. Yeah, I like that better. I think I like the vase over there. Yay! You shot my vase! Such a funny moment. So that is our house. We have put together our house again. I was able to utilize all those furniture pieces that were already in the house, store a few of them. I don't have nearly as much in storage now, so that's good. I'm gonna go down here and collect some things just to sell. I should have checked my balance Oh, good. I have more coconuts to work with. There's Bella. She's finally outside, you guys. She's not sick anymore. Yo, I'm so thirsty. Gonna buy some cola. I love a good cola. Give me a news. Yeah, no more zero ranking from the HRA. Before it was a 12 out of 10, but now 12.5 out of 10. You know, it just slightly better. I think it came together decently. I mean, is it perfectly what I want yet? No, because I would really like to have a bed and everything in there and have more lovely stuff. But it is coming together. I have to say I'm happy about it. Okay, promise you won't tell I was just doing what I was... Wait, what were you doing? You didn't see it? Were you peeing in the river? Don't do it! Bella, why you gotta be gross? So I need to plant some coconut... Look at our... Oh, look at our orchard! Oh, it's growing! Yay, it's looking so good! So I left these fruits in front of trees that are already fruit trees. So that way I know, like, don't chop that down. It's a fruit tree. I think this might be a fruit tree. I don't know. I've got to wait to work on this area a little bit more because I need it to, I don't want to accidentally chop something down that I'm not meaning to chop down. So, yay! It does look cute with the little trees. But I just planted a pear tree for the first time. I think I only have this one orange tree. I also planted a lot more apple trees, so I don't want to get like oversaturated with one type of fruit. So I'll probably leave this alone until all of the trees that are planted currently have fruit on them. That way I know, like, okay, these are the trees that are not fruit trees or that I don't want to cut down, because I'm not sure, like, if some of these, like this tree is or that tree is. I don't know. It takes a minute for fruit to appear. And the apple trees did kind of come over this way a bit too. Like, I put an apple right here, so I know that's an apple tree. Just until they grow. Because, like, until I'm done messing with this area, because I really want this whole... I think I want the whole area to be nothing but, like... Oh, no! I want the whole area to be nothing but foreign fruit trees. Because of that, I'm just kind of leaving... I want to take away all of the regular trees, and I won't be able to do that until I leave this alone for a while because I won't know which are which. I need to get my shovel out. Should have done that earlier. Freckles might be home, actually. Let's dig this up first, though. I think I tried to plant a tree really close to this, like over here, and it didn't grow there either, so I think we're just done planting palm trees over here. We're going to move to the other side. Oh, no, she's out. Okay. How many spaces do I have? 7. 1, 2, 3. Get this first batch of sails going. And then we'll do some stuff down here. 4, 5. I never did see another shark. Not that I was on a whole lot in the evening to see a shark, because they appear between like 4 and 9 p.m. And that was about the time that I had plans all weekend, was in that time frame, most, you know, every day of the weekend. So I did not see any more sharks, so I never got to redeem myself. But yeah, we'll definitely plant some coconut palms over. We need to plant a couple over here and then a couple on the other side. So I'll do that. Pudge! I'll do that once I sell this stuff. Let me empty my pockets really quickly. And then yeah, we'll plant some trees. Just got a photograph from a balloon. Oh, that's awesome. I love the phonograph. It's so cute. Like, I love the antique vibe. So like, and it only takes up like 1 square of space. It's a really good item for that reason. Okay, so I'm gonna sell all these shells just to get a couple more 1,000 bells. And then we can probably pay down a bit on our loan, because I do not need 49,000 bells right now. I'd rather pay, like, I can probably pay at least like 30,000 and still be comfortable to like buy stuff that appears in the shop or whatever. I'm gonna check these rocks on my way down to plant those coconut trees. So yeah, again, I think the trees just won't grow in the one spot that I've planted them twice now because it's too close to Freckles' house. Even though it didn't feel that close, I think it's just registering as it's too close. It needs to be further over. It can't be directly in front of the house or even in like the vicinity of the house. Is Mint home? Mint is home! Let's go. I want to see how these people decorated their house with... Oh no! I've ruined Mint's house! Mint was the one who I sold most of my furniture to, like, after I stopped streaming. So she literally bought this clothing closet from me. She bought the robo dresser. Yo, Dora! She's stealing the show! Oh, what a disaster! Thank you, Pixie. I appreciate it. Refrigerator, my pine table. Or maybe I tried to buy the pine table from her and she wouldn't sell it to me. I think she already had that. I had the pine chair. She bought my hammock and my classic sofa. Yeah, she's a mess. Or maybe she didn't. Maybe she already had the sofa too. Yeah, you probably got a really bad score, Mint. I'm sorry. She has so many closets and dressers. She does. I picked up a music box on the beach this morning, but I think it's broken because it doesn't play. Can you fix it? Punch it or tap it? Punch it, baby. Oh, what? It sounds... Well, let's try it one more time. That's it? Well, I'd throw it away too if that's what it sounded like. I'm glad that punching it worked. Oh, she's very angry though. Oh, wait, what did that say? Wow, is it that hard to clean up a little before having guests over? I mean, I really hope that my guests aren't like opening the drawers to my dresser when they come over. Now, if I am an anally organized person, so they probably wouldn't be like, oh my god, but like, why would you ever do that and then judge somebody for it? I still wouldn't want them to just be opening my drawers, even if they are organized. Okay, let's make our way down. There's another rock right here. I gotta check for money. She just told you to learn the ins and outs of interior decorating. Yeah, girl, you are a lost cause, Mint. You bought all of our garbage and did not really display it too well. Oh, I can dig up my turnip today, too. So, I don't know if I need to water it today before I dig it up and sell it, but we'll do that probably towards the end of today's session. Okay. There's a fossil. Nope, not there. There is a fossil right here. Okay, there's only one dragonfly this time of year, so I already have that dragonfly up there. I think there's another rock over here. Yeah. I was gonna say, I have a lot of rocks on this side of the island, and then there's like three on the other side. And one of those must have the money in it. Okay, so I'm gonna plant some coconut trees. I'm gonna go ahead and dig the spots for them before I do anything else. So let's do that. We'll plant a tree right there and right here. And I think later in the summer, I don't know if they're out yet. I have not been on late enough to know. So if you know, tell me. But later in the summer, we should get those really like expensive beetles on the coconut trees. I keep calling them coconut trees. They're just palm trees, but I keep calling them coconut trees because of fruit taking over my mind. Yeah, I don't, maybe they're already appearing. I'm not sure, but they are for sure gonna be here at night, so I don't know the calendar of bugs and fish appearances in this game. Like, I am not somebody who just has that memorized and knows for a fact, like, yes, this bug appears. Like, I would have to look it up. I don't know. And every game is a little bit different, so I honestly don't know. I'm you know, I have to look it up too. And it has been a long time since I played this game. And I would say the way that I played this game before is not the same. Like, I didn't know as much as I know now. Because Animal Crossing was still fairly new to me. Like, I had the Animal Crossing on GameCube by the time my sister got a GameCube. But I was, you know, a teenager. And then, like, the next year was when I got Wild World. Or maybe the same year. It may have actually been around the same time. But, you know, I hadn't been playing Animal Crossing that long. So I didn't know that, you know, different bugs and the whole idea is to, like, complete your museum with different bugs and fish. And, like, there are different ones at different times of year. Like, I didn't know any of this when I first started playing. And so it's like, you know, that wasn't something I focused on until way later. So it's not something I am, like, fluent in now. So I have to always look it up or double check, especially with this game where I just, again, didn't focus on it at all. Okay, here is our money rock for the day. I like how everyone just calls every town an island now ever since New Horizons. It's so easy to do. You can't escape the lingo. Once you start saying one thing, it's like you can't stop. Plus, it kind of feels like an island because, like, the beach is right there. It's not, but it feels that way. Okay. Let's put all these bells away, and then we'll have a decent chunk of change to work with. I'm gonna look for my last fossil. My last fossil. Rolf might be home. I haven't seen him at all today. He is home. Let's go see him. I know we haven't been as villager heavy today. No! You can't! You are not allowed to move. You cannot. It was you. I thought it was Mint. What a relief. Wow. He's moving because of Mint. And what? Oh, no! You can't! This is awkward. You caught me in the act. How'd you know I was skipping town? Wonderbee, you don't know? Well, who said I was? Why, do you want me to leave St. Gooba? No! Don't go! You won't have to... Wait, you won't have to kick me around anymore. So long, Grawl. No, you're not leaving. You're not allowed to leave. Okay. No. No! You gotta stay. That can't be. I can't believe this. Why is he doing this to us? Come on, people! Okay, well, maybe he'll change his mind, because I said no. Maybe? I know, he's the unhinged old man. Fast still chicken, you came into Rolf being like, I'm leaving. No, he can't leave. We just got a full town again. He cannot leave. Oh, here's my other fossil. Okay, good. You gotta get the message that confirms? Oh, no! I don't know. I'll go back. I'm going back. Sometimes it takes hours! No! No way! Oh, this Sunday is the long-awaited bug off. Well, there we go! It looks like I will probably be streaming on Sunday then as well to show that off. Wow, removing bandages hurts. Leave them on! Well, sometimes you need to change that bandage because it's gross. Okay, so these are our messages. Looks like we'll have a big Sunday stream, probably to showcase the bug off, because I like to showcase fun little events outside of my schedule, so that is something to note. Yeah, all we ever did was cater to Rolf's fossil obsession. He has my amber, too. He needs to give that back if he's gonna move out. Okay, I'm gonna check for lost items while I'm up here. Probably a pitfall. No, it's the shirt. 7-ball shirt. I don't know, but I'll take it to sell, baby. Okay. Who will we show fossils to now? I know. Who's gonna steal the fossil mania? Yeah, I'm gonna go to the museum and then I'm gonna talk to Rolf again. Okay, especially now that we have found all the fossils, I'm gonna just put my shovel away for the time being because I don't think I need it for anything else today. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Well, that works. Okay. Oh no, I scared the bug away. Freckles, tell Rolf not to leave. Lily, tell him not to leave. Boo, you! Oh, it bleeps it out. I tried to give her a Mean Girls quote, but it bleeps it out, you guys. I've got a little quiz for you to take, Bobo. If you had to guess, how well would you say I get along with Freckles? I'm gonna say almost mortal foes. Wow, Bobo, you got a spot. Wow, you got a spot on the money. She doesn't like Freckles. She hates her. It's true. Things haven't been going well for us lately, but it's not like I'm curled up into a tiny ball of spite when I see Freckles. We're just going over one of life's speed bumps, that's all. But what matters now is we're absolutely right. Wow, I get a prize for being like, your mortal foes, baby. Yeah, I didn't realize it would bleep it either. Okay, I already have Playroom Rug. Thank you, Lily, but I'm just gonna turn around and sell this, so sorry about that. I know! Why couldn't it have been Freckles who wanted to move? Seriously. Okay. Please tell me one of these is Amber. I'm gonna be very upset. So I need Amber. I gave it to Rolf instead of donating it. Now he's leaving. Unless he will tell me otherwise, which hasn't happened yet. So I'm waiting for him to be like, this is Amber. No. Alright, so we didn't have that one yet. Oh yay! The saber-toothed tiger is now complete! Look, the early version of Rolf is complete. It's a sign. He's gotta stay. Alright, saber-toothed tiger. And now we move on to the next fossil, which I'm really hoping is Amber. Anybody whose name is Amber is probably like, why are you shouting my name? Okay. Let's see. Oh, these are all new ones though. I've been getting some repeats these past few days. Like, most of them have been repeats, so I'm glad that we're getting some new ones. The fossil museum is really coming together, honestly. But I haven't really, I've only missed a couple days of collecting fossils, so. Alright, please identify my fossil. Rolf knew you'd finish the saber-tooth and he was like, my work here is done. Yeah, exactly. All three of those were new, so that was pretty lucky. But like, look over here, you guys. I'm gonna show you my fossil exhibit. Now, Rolf has the only missing piece that I'm, like, aware of right now. I mean, obviously, these big dinosaurs are missing parts because they're multi-part. But of single-part pieces, of course, I have everything except the amber that I gave him. Forever regrets. No. I was like, oh, I'll give him this because it'll be easy to get again. Why have I not gotten it yet again? All right, let's go to the roost. See what Brewster's up to, and then we're gonna go bug Rolf to try and get him to change his mind. I haven't had anybody else show up at the roost besides Rover, and you guys saw when he was here. That was actually on stream. So he did ask if I wanted pigeon milk in it yesterday. I said yes. So he started to add a little bit more dialogue, but still no like offers of prizes or anything like that. I think it's still too soon. I think you have to do this for a while before you get any kind of benefit from this. So we'll see. Also haven't had anybody in town like show up like special appearances. You know, we got Wendell once, we got Gracie Grace once. I don't think anybody else has shown, or we got Red once, so we only got those three. We've gotten those three, but only one time each. And when I talked to Lyle, I think I set it to where like Red's gonna show up on Wednesdays now. We'll see if that's true. But I don't know. We'll find out this week. I have like 12 ambers right now. No, using them to decorate my house. I need one. What's up, Master Starman? Welcome. Well, my favorite villager is threatening to move out, and it's very, we're trying to convince him otherwise, so. This stupid metal flooring! Alright, Rolf. Yeah, I want you to stay. Nobody's ever nice to me except you sometimes. You've got to carry on the Oh no, you can't. No! Yeah, I'll send you one in spirit. Alright, thanks. I'm just gonna try and do this like 5 times. Don't go. Oh my god, I don't know how to get him to not leave. He hates us. Like, why? You're the only one who tried to stop me. Thanks for sticking with me. It's nice to be wanted. Maybe I'll— oh, yay! Okay, good. Yay! I think that means he'll stay. He's gonna reconsider. Woohoo! Okay, we did it. He's not leaving. I was very upset if he was going to leave. Yeah, I'm like, no. He's literally my favorite villager. We can't have him be the one that leaves. Freckles, get out of here, you know. But Rolf, absolutely not. Who, you know, some of the other ones that I like, I'd be okay with leaving because, oh no, Poncho, not you too. You've been hanging around Bella. Oh, we gotta give Poncho some medicine. And I did buy medicine just to, or I started buying it just to have on hand in my inventory if I need it. But I didn't buy medicine today, so I need to go do that really quick so I can get Poncho better. I know he caught Bella's cold. Aaron, welcome to the stream. I remember begging Rodeo not to move out. Oh, I had Rodeo in my town too, and I loved Rodeo. He was so precious. Okay. Yes, I want to buy this medicine. And oh, do I even have any? I do have some. Oh, Rodeo's your #1 fave. Oh, that's a huge deal then when they're like, yep, I'm leaving. Like, no, you're not. He was one of my original, like, 3 villagers, I want to say, in my Wild World town. So he was there. I don't know if he ever did move out. I feel like he was there for, if he did, it was a very long time before he moved out. I remember, the villagers that I remember most from my Wild World town were Rodeo, Rasher, Goose, Gabby, and Tiffany. Those are the ones that I remember that I, like, had a soft spot for. That I was like, oh my god, they're in my town. And I didn't have a lot, I really did not have any crossover, I don't think, with anyone that was in my GameCube town. I'm losing it. Okay, here. Have this medicine, Poncho. Poncho the honcho. Now, his house still looks away. Oh, you saved me! So we probably have to do this for several days. But he bought my kitchen sink and my lava lamp, and it really doesn't look terrible in here. We need to get this metal flooring out of here, you guys. There's too much metal flooring in this town. I need to start sending carpets to my villagers. I had Rodeo in my Wild World town too. Rodeo was my original lazy in my City Folk town. I got him in New Horizons too. He's a sweetheart. Wild World was where I first met him. I think I first met Egbert in Wild World too. That sounds right. Unless it was, I don't think it was New Leaf. I think it was Wild World. And I think he was one that moved out without me realizing, and I was really upset. Wild World was where I first met him. He and I were such instant besties. I know you always have that one villager that you feel like is the one you're closest to, that you're like, I can't have this villager ever leave. It's so true. Kiki was a starter in my GameCube town. She was one of the first move-ins. So you know how you have like the starting villagers and then you have like a couple more trickle in? She was one of those. So was Pinky. They were both like trickle move-ins. I already checked this, didn't I? Yeah. Okay. I just want to pay a little bit on my loan before we do anything. How much do I even owe on this? I don't know. 298,000. Okay, let's do like 38,000, because then we've paid down a decent chunk of change and we still have almost 20,000 bells to work with. 260. Then we have a nice round number. Okay, good. So this shouldn't take us that long. I didn't buy any turnips. Oh, I gotta sell my turnip. That's what I need to do. I didn't buy any turnips yesterday because I wasn't on to play until like the evening. So I didn't even mess with that this week. But it's okay because I have other methods I want to use for earning bells anyway. I tend to use other methods regardless. Yo, that's so Rinslet! Welcome to the stream. My old New Horizons island had all cows and bulls. Aw, Rodeo was the catalyst for that. He's such an influencer. Oh shoot, there's a bird wing. I think I already caught this. But it's just so pretty. We gotta catch another one. Get out of this menu. Where'd it go? Where did it go? Oh no. We may have lost it. Where's that bird wing, baby? In the back. Okay, let me see. I do already have this in my museum. I just like to catch these because they're worth a decent amount. Is it still there in the trees? Why can I not see this? Where did it go? I think we lost it. Oh no! There's a common. What's up, Cougar? Welcome to the stream. Oh shoot. I think I scared it. I think it's gone. No. Okay, let's water. I don't know if I actually have to water this today before I dig it up. And you have to dig this up, right? Like you can't just I don't know if you can actually just pull this up. No. Okay. Well, luckily I already have a bird wing in my museum, because then I'd be really upset if I lost it and didn't have it yet. Okay, let's do this. I have to dig it up. I'm like so scared that I'm screwed this up. Woohoo! My big red turnip, aka a radish. I don't really know why it's called a turnip in this. Wild World is very fun. It's very very casual compared to like Animal Crossing today, for sure. Okay, remove this. Let's go to Nookway. And I think if we have any hope with Nookingtons, you guys, because the online servers don't exist anymore, there's like a way to do it, but it's really complicated and I'm not going to do it that way. I might have to wait until later on in the summer and hopefully collaborate with somebody else who has the game. So that's where I am with Nookingtons, unfortunately. So we're stuck with Nookway for probably like a little while. Okay, confirm. How much are you gonna give me for this radish? Let's see, altogether. Yo, 16,000! I think that's the max you can get for it. So I am very happy with that. Definitely worth. So that's like the thing that I would, if I would have realized as a kid, I would have just gotten that every time. I'm running away from you, I'm running away. Bobo, did you hear we watched the Aristocats the other day? I love the Aristocats. No, I didn't know you watched it. It low-key altered Zebra. Oh, I love when media alters Zebra. That's what Inuyasha did to him, and it was fabulous to witness. I hope it altered him for the better. One of the most iconic Disney scenes, I think, is Everybody Wants to Be a Cat. And like when the piano starts falling through the floor was always my absolute favorite moment as a kid, and I still am like, it's so good. It also helped that I had a Siamese cat and a pure white cat and all these other cats growing up, like huge cat lover, huge cat family. So it was just like, this is what happens. I mean, I love the Aristocats. Marie is like my favorite Disney character, probably, if I had to pick. I mean, I literally have a giant Marie I got at Disneyland when I went there in November, because I was like, I need this Marie. But yeah, and so I have a lot of different like Marie plushies and stuff. So I love the Aristocats. Yeah. I'm just sitting there just quoting the whole movie happily. You love it. So yeah, I love the Aristocats. And I almost, if Jilly was a boy, I was going to name her Toulouse. But she was a girl, so she got named after a different movie. Even though Toulouse is like the little orange kitty, but I didn't like the name Berlois as much, so I was like, I'm not naming her Berlois if she's a boy. Or I was gonna call her Scat Cat, because she looks exactly like Scat Cat. She really does. But yeah, I only watched Aristocats for the first time a year ago or so. It's very classic Disney vibes. It is. It's so good. Any game announcements from last week I'm excited about? Nothing in particular. A lot of it was just not really for me. I saw they're making a new Scott Pilgrim. My only beef is that I didn't like the first Scott Pilgrim game very much because it was so, like, weirdly balanced. Like, it was very imbalanced, and, like, I think just the way it was done on the Switch was not great because it was, like, everything was unlocked already, and I didn't like the leveling system. It was really bad. Like, it just didn't vibe with me. I love Anamanaguchi. It's one of my favorite bands. Scott Pilgrim's one of my favorite movies. I love the comics, but the game was like, the game is bottom tier for me of all the Scott Pilgrim stuff. So I'm like, it was the only, it's cool. And I love that the author worked on the game and it adds more to it, but I think it's just one of those things I probably would enjoy watching more than playing. But that was the only thing that was noteworthy for me. I know. I'm a dork. But yeah. Yeah, the game was just not me. I'm the same way, Shliam, where the game's like, it didn't click with me. And I grew up with Double Dragon. Like, that was one of the games I beat. I'm glad I've just been standing here this whole time. Oops. That was one of those games that I beat when I was like 10 and I was very, very proud of, and you know, one of the NES games that I own that I played the crap out of. I didn't grow up with River City Ransom. I think it's more similar to that, because you can actually get, like, items and stuff in that game, whereas that's not really how Double Dragon works. But yeah, the good news is, even if I don't like the game itself, I know I'm gonna like the music, and it's more Scott Pilgrim, so that doesn't matter. I'm excited for that anyway. Because it adds potential for other things. I think that's why I get excited about it. Like, if they made a sequel to that movie, I would pop off. I love the anime. I watched it for the first time this year. So good. It's all so good. Did you want something from me? I want you to tell me a story. Gosh, just getting back to my place is gonna... You live like 2 inches from here. I think I ought to stay over... She lives even further from here! You live even further away! No! So Odinspec actually played Double Dragon... Oh, shoot, I didn't mean to do that. He played it fairly recently, and it was one of those games where, like, watching it, it was like unlocking memories for me, and it was a lot of fun to watch. Do you know much about crossbreeding flowers? I want to see what she tells me about this, because I need to do this to get some fun colors. See if she has any tips. Yeah, Bella just wants free dinner. If you plant flowers close to one another, you can crossbreed them. Any flowers I plant near each other affect the color of nearby flowers. The possibilities are endless. Ooh. Oh, she's running after us. Oh my god, I'm so excited we convinced Rolf to stay. Is there anybody else we have not talked to yet today? I think we talked to... Did we talk to Dora? I don't know that we talked to Dora. Let's go talk to her really quick. The frogs are some of my favorites. She's so cute. She is cute. I tend to like the frogs too. My favorite is Wart Jr. and I love Camo Frog as well. Why do you have this huge bonfire pit in the middle of this room? Her room's kind of a hot mess, probably because of my yard sale that I had on Saturday. Okay, it's nice of you to drop by. What do you think? Oh, I also like Ribot too. He's fun. I tend to like the boys, I think, more than some of the girls, because they're just so goofy. But now you think I like to garden all the time, but I want you to know that I occasionally stop to clean up. By the way, wait, what? What did that have to do with anything? I do enjoy chatting with you, Bobo. I really do, you know. It's just I wish I could talk to someone from another town occasionally. Well, listen, it's really hard to get that to work these days, Dora. After all, variety is like a pinch of... Oh no, I don't... I almost said the wrong thing entirely. I'm not even gonna finish that sentence. That would be bad. Okay, let's see if she has any. Nobody has given me errands or anything. No, I don't know Sass from Tree Hut. This is a made-up person. I don't want to hear about your made-up people. Okay, I know! You want to meet other people! No. She just wanted me to try and mess up my words again. June 11th is Pudge's birthday? Is he gonna move out on his birthday, you guys? June 11th, what day is that? That's this week. That is Wednesday, my dudes. So I think if Pudge doesn't decide to immediately abandon this town, we will actually have a birthday party. I had Wart Jr. in my first ever GameCube town, and I just wanted him to be like, and I just wanted him to like me. Oh, you didn't know he was angry. He's a big hater, but in such a loving way. I just love the cranky type. That's like my favorite. I think that's my favorite overall type in Animal Crossing is cranky. Yeah, Pudge will return to the sea on June 11th. If he moves on his birthday, I will literally fall out of my chair. Like, I will not recover. We already had that happen once. Alright, well, I am nearing the... Well, actually, I am overtime from what I normally do on these daily journeys, but that's okay, because we've been having a lot of fun. I think Mondays, typically, there's a lot to catch up on, and it took me a while to decorate, so, like, these streams tend to be a little bit longer than the other ones anyway. But I wanted to talk to Pudge one more time before we get going here. I'm so glad that we might have a birthday party to go to. Where is he? Pudge! Where'd he go? So just a reminder, I do have bios updated. Pudge has a bio now, so if you are cheering bits and you want to activate the bios, you'll want to do between 20 and 39, I think. 20 is like the minimum for something to pop up on screen. But those are all the bios. Just gonna keep adding to them. If people move out, I'm not taking them away. So like Filbert has moved out, but his bio's still there. And then also, there he is. If you missed it earlier, I put together a whole soundtrack playlist on YouTube. It's going to be linked in the video description if you're watching this on YouTube. It's also on my Discord and the music channel. And it's the whole soundtrack for all of my Animal Crossing LP titles for GameCube and Wii. So that's the original and City Folk. So check it out, because I added to it this weekend with all the City Folk titles. Okay. I might be kind of shy, but after moving here, I talk to all sorts of new people. Maybe I should try going on a trip sometime, Pudgy. He's just so sweet. I mean, he looks like he has to poop, but he's very cute. I always wondered what kind of house you live in. You play it like you're all casual, but I bet your house is awesome. What if he came over and I had nothing in my house still? Oh, I've never invited... You didn't even live here. How would I invite you over? I didn't even know you. Yeah, come see my place now. Come see it right now. So dumb. I hate when they do this, because I'm not going to be on later, you know. Imagine inviting somebody over and being like, come over at 1:59 p.m., you guys. Don't come over at 2. Come over at 1:59 p.m. So extra. Alright, well, I'll probably end up standing him up, but that's okay. You guys, that's gonna be it for me today. Yeah, if you show up at 2, I'm not letting you in. It's over. Sorry, but no. I'm going to go ahead and share a couple links in my chat. First of all, link to my YouTube channel. If you've missed any of this project and you want to see what has happened thus far, please check it out there. Otherwise, you can find all of my socials on my Linktree. So that is the tea on that. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this. I will be live again tomorrow, probably later in the afternoon. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'll always be live later in the afternoon or early evening. Oh, there it is. There's my Pink Pony Club bells. Anyway, but yeah, I will be live tomorrow, so I'll see you guys then. And this has been a lot of fun. So thanks for joining me. Take care, you guys. Have a great rest of your day, great rest of your afternoon. Bye, everyone!